Hello, friends. Welcome to Gentleman Cadet Academy GCA. Hope you all are doing good and preparing well for your upcoming SSB interview. So, today the video is regarding group planning exercise, the solved model example. The name of the model is Exercise Bomb Blast. And before this, I have made three videos in the GP series. One is a detailed video where everything is explained about group planning exercise, and two videos are practice models. The link of the videos are available in the I button. So this video is going to be a similar practice model, but also the solution will be given at the end. And for those who are new, who don't have any idea how group planning exercise is conducted, so please watch the videos mentioned in the link for the better understanding. So like always, without wasting any time, let us start. So before moving forward, let us first discuss the steps how group planning exercise will be conducted in this video. So firstly, the map will be displayed. Observe the map carefully. Then the story will be read out. Listen to the story carefully. Then story card will be displayed for 5 minutes. Pause the video and write your plan on a paper. And finally, you can also comment on your plan. So let's move forward. So before starting the actual exercise, let us discuss some important tips which will be helpful for you. So the first is how to make an individual plan. So for making individual plan, you have to keep certain things in mind which will be helpful for your better performance in the GPE. So for making individual plan, the very first thing is the prioritization of the problem. So there will be number of problems given in the exercise, and you have to decide your problems as per the priority. For example, the first problem should be the problem where there is an immediate threat to life. Then the second is the division of the team. So in the plan, you have to divide your team. For example, if you are a group of 7 to 8 candidates, so you can assume that it's a team of like either two teams of 4 people or 4 teams of 2 people. Then you have to consider the resources available. It might be the direct resources or the indirect resources. Then the fourth is the solution, and finally fifth is the conclusion. So these are the five main points which must be covered in the individual plan. Then talking about common mistakes. So the very first is ignoring the major problems and wasting more time on minor problems. Second is not considering time plan in mind. So as it is a time bound test and even a time bound situation, so you have to keep time in mind and also decide the problem where there is an immediate threat to life as a first priority. Then third is not listening to anyone in discussion and keeps on imposing individual plan. So the name of the test is group planning exercise. As a group, you together have to decide a common plan. So listen to other and also give your points. Now what should be done? So the very first is listen carefully to instructions. Deep focus should be given on story card, be present, be attentive. Then third is make a realistic plan. Fourth is aim should be to make a group plan rather than imposing individual plan. So I have already discussed this in the video before that it's a group planning exercise. As a group, you have to come together with a common plan. Then the fifth is listen to others. Don't select yourself as a leader for presenting the final plan. Let the group decide. So this is one of the biggest mistake which candidates normally do. So whenever the GTO says like who is going to give the final plan, so the candidates they keep on raising their hand without being decided by the group that I'm the one who is going to give the group plan. So let the group decide. So moving forward, so now let us talk about what should you look for and observe carefully in the map. So before the start of the actual test, GTO will explain you the map, important things on the map. So now let us discuss what are the important things on the map which you should observe carefully. So the very first is key locations. For example, village, school, hospital, police station, railway station, river, bridge, temple, etc. Mark important assets or support resources relevant to your plan. Then second is distance and scale. I think this is one of the important thing. For example, use the scale which is given at the bottom of the map to calculate realistic movement times. Then check how far each location is from other. That helps in time bound planning. Then the third thing is direction and orientation. So identify north to understand the direction. This help plan route logically. Then fourth is route and paths. For example, roads which may be a metallic or non-metallic road, footpaths, railway tracks, river, and note how to move from one place to another. So fifth is obstacles or threat areas. For example, rivers without bridges, broken bridges, blocked roads, enemy zones. It helps plan contingency routes and anticipate delays or dangers. Then sixth is support points, which we already discussed in the key locations. For example, hospitals for casualties, police station for help, or shops for resources. This can be included in your plan for medical aid or reinforcement. Then the seventh is base camp and time limit. So note the location of the base camp and calculate total time to complete tasks and return. So always plan to return before the final deadline. Then the final tip is scan the entire map for first 30 to 60 seconds and mentally mark routes, risk and resources. So once you get the full view, you can develop a logical, time bound and a safe plan quickly and effectively. So this is all about the important tips. Now let us start the actual exercise. So before starting, let me remind you the important steps. So the very first is map will be displayed in front of you. So I'm gonna start the story readout. Observe the map carefully and listen to the story carefully. And after that, story will be displayed in front of you. Pause the video, take 5 minutes for looking out at the story, then next 5 to 6 minutes for making your final plan. So the whole exercise should take 10 minutes, and at the end of the video I'm going to give a sample plan for the given exercise also. So let us start. You are a group of 10 students on an educational field trip currently located just outside Amra Nagar near the hospital. It is 6 am, and earlier this morning you heard a massive explosion. You have now received credible information that a bomb has exploded near a house labeled Meera Singh's house, located 20 km to the north beyond the Arka River, causing heavy structural damage and multiple casualties in the area. Another house with the same name is marked near Bakkar village, and its status is currently unknown. Due to the urgency of the situation, local residents are panicked and emergency help hasn't yet arrived. The main bridge over the Arka River is suspected to be damaged and unsafe for heavy movement. Some alternative crossings may exist, but their safety is not confirmed. Your trip leader, who was scheduled to meet you at hospital by 9 am, is currently unaccounted for and may have either been in the blast zone or could have gone to assist the injured. Furthermore, rumors are spreading that three suspicious individuals were seen fleeing toward Gauripur, which lies 80 km away. Their motives and identities are unknown, but they may be linked to the blast. You have limited first aid supplies, no mobile network, and no vehicle. Some locals nearby seem willing to help, but communication is limited. The weather is clear with mild fog and visibility is moderate. You must ensure your group's safety, attempt any rescue or investigation within your limits, and return to your base camp in Amranagar by 6 pm today. So, as a group of young and energetic students, what will you do? So, a story card is presented in front of you. Pause the video, take 5 to 10 minutes for reading of the story as well as making your final plan on a paper, and you can comment on your final plan. So I'm giving you the sample solutions for this exercise, which may or may not be correct, but it is just for your help, just to show you the structure how to make a plan. Now, talking about the sample solution for this given exercise, let us follow the same structure for making individual plan, which I discussed at the starting. First is the priority of the problem. So first is ensuring the safety of all group members, as you are in an unknown area with limited resources and early morning fog. Then locating the missing trip leader who may have been or near the blast site. Then identifying which Meera Singh's house was affected, as there are two such locations. Then monitoring the situation of the three suspicious individuals fleeing toward Gauripur. Then planning the return to Amranagar base camp by 6 pm. Then moving to the second step, that is a division of teams. So the group of 10 students will be divided as per follows. Team A, that is observation and search, which include 4 members. So task is move forward the suspected blast site and check the bridge condition and look for the trip leader. Team B, hospital inquiry team, that is a team of 3 members. Their task is to stay near the hospital, inquire about any injured brought in, and ask about leader and gather updates from locals or medical staff. Then the third team, which is base and logistic coordination, which is also of 3 members, they remain near Amranagar outskirts to manage first aid, prepare support like stretchers or signals, and help coordinate with the return journey. Then, talking about the resources available, the first is basic first aid, then map and basic navigation skills, whistles for signaling, and fourth is limited food and drinking water. Then, moving to the fourth step of solutions. So, safety first, all team members carry whistle and first aid items. Use 3 whistle signal system for help and regrouping. Then, bridge assessment, team A checks the bridge. If unsafe, they will change the path to crossing, which is marked 500 meters east. Then blast site verification. Team A reaches Meera Singh's house north of Arka River to verify blast impact and check for any injured. If the trip leader is found, provide first aid. If injured, Team C will assist in evacuation using a makeshift stretcher. Then the hospital intelligence. Team B gathers confirmed information about the blast, victims, and if any Meera Singh's house in Bakkar village was affected, and they will try to get any lead about suspicious movement or the leader. And if a team member is injured, just follow buddy system and signal for help. And if any team fails to report by 1 p.m., Team C will initiate backup reconciliation. Then the next is the timely regrouping and return. So all teams must regroup at the hospital by 1 p.m. and start return journey by 1:30 p.m., moving together and reaching base camp by 6 p.m., prioritizing safety and pace, and also note suspicious individuals. So recording citing details like direction, appearance of the three individuals, and report later to the local authorities, that is police. Do not engage due to safety and resources limitation. Now moving to the final part of the video, that is the final group plan. So after the discussion, the group will come out with a common plan and will choose the leader to give out the final plan. So the sample for this is given. GTO sir, after discussion with the team, here is the plan. Priority 1, group safety and time management. Our foremost priority is ensuring the safety of all members while strictly adhering to the 6 p.m. deadline to return to the base camp. Then talking about team division and role assignment. To increase efficiency, we have divided ourselves into specialized sub teams for reconnaissance. Then we have medical support team and also the main action team to conduct various tasks. Then handling constraints, that is, we anticipated lack of transport and communication and accordingly planned contingencies using alternative foot routes, sign based messaging, and regular regrouping. Coordination was ensured by synchronizing watches and pre deciding rally points. Then a quick yet calculated attempt was made to locate the missing trip leader without risking the larger group. So we respected the time limitation while upholding responsibility. And finally, at the end, the entire group was successfully regrouped and returned to the base camp by 6 p.m., that is, or 1800 hours, ensuring mission's success without compromising safety. So here I have not mentioned the problems again, but in the final plan, the leader has to mention which is the first problem, which is the second main problem, and so on. So this is all about the final plan for the given exercise. This is just a simple solution. Do not say that this is correct, this is incorrect. You have mentioned this priority as second, this should be one. So this is just for the help. So listen to the story carefully, observe the map carefully, make your own plan. You might have better ideas than the solution given. And if you feel these kind of videos are helpful, I can continue the series by bringing different maps and different scenarios for the practice. That is a different practice model. So until then, keep learning, keep watching, keep supporting, keep preparing. Best of luck for your upcoming SSB. Thank you and Jai Hind.